Hello everyone, my name is Sohail. I'm a vetted ClickUp consultant. I also own and operate a workflow consultancy business. In today's video, talk about how I use Clip wherever possible instead of standard operating procedure and what are the benefits which I personally derive by doing so. So the talking about benefits, basically there are four main benefits which I derive out of making clips wherever possible instead of SOPs. The first one is it gives me the element of adding audio plus visual. So whatever I'm showing on the screen, I can talk about it rather than writing long manuals and instruction in a Word document. Secondly, because it's a clip, it can be saved in a digital form. And because it can be thirdly, because it can be saved in a digital form, it can be accessed from from different locations. So let's say if I save a clip in my Dropbox, I can go to my Dropbox and access it from there. The fourth most important benefit for me is time saving. So if I'm writing a standard operating procedure for, let's say, the sample clip which I have used today is about onboarding a new team member to um, existing project in ClickUp. I'll be writing a long document separately and have to make up time to do that. But instead of that, if I'm doing a clip, while I'm doing that action, I'm talking about it and making a clip. So I do save a lot of time and I find it much more efficient. What you can see on the screen at the moment is the workflow, simple workflow, which I have made on ClickUp. And then on ClickUp, there is a record clip functionality, which I have used for this sample clip I have been talking about. But yes, obviously, there are a lot of other tools available to screen record and make clips. But because I use ClickUp and because this functionality of record clip is here, I have used that to make this example clip, and it also allows me to save that in the same task. So the project resource task which you see here it is where I've saved the clip, the example clip which I have made for today's video. It's about 4.5 minutes long. It's about how I onboard a new team member to an existing project in ClickUp. So without further ado, I'll just go into that task and play that clip, and I'll come back to you later. Welcome to the team. This clip is one of the many clips to follow for yourself to familiarize with the project workflow for this particular project. Also the rules and the steps required for a successful completion of this project. So after the template has been selected by the project manager in ClickUp, project manager will go and assign the assignee, apply a due date, and also estimate the hours or the time needed to completion of each task. After the project manager has done that, the details of the discussion or the detailed note of the project will be entered in the description of the discovery call task here for the team to refer. Once the task has been assigned to you, and if you find the time estimated to be underestimated by the project manager, please get in touch with the project manager and ask or have a discussion regarding changing if there is a need to change the hours there. Once you have been assigned the task, you are happy with the time estimate, and you start working on the task, please make sure you time track. It's very important for you not to forget any time entry for the actual work on the task. Use the timer, but just in case if you forget to use the timer and if you remember it later, please make sure that you enter the manually, but make sure that you have a time entry there. It's absolutely crucial to track your time. For some reason, if the client has overused the allocated hours into that particular service which we provide, please make sure you make aware the project manager about it, and then the project manager will decide whether it has to be billed or not. So for example, support and offboard, it's quoted at 4 hours in the project, but the client, when you actually did the work, it took you 5 hours to do this. When you do that, make sure you write the notes, what happened. For in this case, client took an extra hour of support, and make sure you save it. So that way the project manager will know that it was estimated for 4 hours, but we did actual 5 hours. So, and then that project manager can decide whether 1 hour extra has to be billed or not. And if it has to be billed, the project manager will go in and add billable, so that we know as a team that there was an extra 1 hour which has to be billed separately. The other rules, it's regarding the views and the structure of the project template itself. Please make sure you don't make any changes to the views, and especially not to the structure of this project. Any changes has to be discussed with the project manager, and only the project manager is approved to make changes to the structure of the template and to the views. Please make sure you use chat for any discussion related queries, whether it's internal queries or brainstorming or any issues you need to discuss. Don't use the comment section into the task to do that. If you have any question regarding this clip, or if you don't understand and you need more clarification, please get in touch with the project manager. This is just the first clip of the general overview of the workflow in this project. There will be more resources and clips added in the project resource. And in that case, if there is any more resources which is useful for successful completion in the project manager will apply and enter that in this task. So I hope everyone is on the same page in understanding the workflow of this project, also has understood the rules and the steps required to successfully complete this project. Thank you. Back to the video. So I hope after watching this small clip which I played, you are able to relate to the benefits which I outlined in the beginning of the video. Uh, Benefits like adding audio and visual aspect, um, digitally saving, accessibility, and time saving elements. And these are the main reasons I prefer using recording clips wherever possible instead of standard operating procedures.